Hey everybody, welcome to Dogwood Springs Outdoors. It's kind of a dreary, rainy day here on Saturday, but we have a 1992 Honda Fourtrax that sat for 8 or 9 years without running. And I figured it was probably carburetor related, but anyway, I found a carburetor, a brand new one, instead of trying to take this one off and clean all that for not a lot of money, for like 30 bucks or so. So I just went ahead and bought that and to try it. And so I took it all apart, which I can see here, and put the new carburetor in, and then I was gonna looked in the gas tank, the original gas tank, and it was completely rusted out. Yeah, I couldn't get an original replacement. So the plastic ones that fit were the only really option, and they're still not cheap. So what I did was I went on and put the carburetor on first, which I'll show you. So that's the carburetor. I took this plate off, and there are YouTube, if you're trying to do this yourself, there are YouTube videos that are really good on doing this, even for this specific model. If I can find it, I'll even put a link down there if it'll help somebody. But so, because I couldn't use my fuel tank, I had another fuel tank, an old one that had a shutoff valve. So I just hooked that up to it there. After I got the new carb on, and in the filter in here, it was coming all to pieces, and there were about an inch thick of acorn pieces in there from mice leaving that in there. There were no nests in there, just where they were eating. So got all that cleaned out, vacuumed, scrubbed, all that real good. Ordered a new filter, put that in. But before I even did that, I tried to crank it, and it cranked like on the first try. I had charged the battery, it cranked right on the first try. So I decided I'd go in and spend the rest of the money, start to put the new filter and tank on it, and whether I sell it or not, but I wanted to have it for the kids to be able to ride around. So the second time after that, the very next time I went to try it, the starter went out. So, but it's got the kickstart on it, and so I did that, and that was it. That was fine. So anyway, we got our new tank in, and so I'm gonna try to hook all that up and then see if we can get it rideable, with an actual seat back on it. The seat's in good condition, but like I say, it's an old bike. I'm just the second owner, and it does not have a lot of miles. It's just been used around the farm to like check cows and deer hunting. It hadn't been in the water or anything like that. So it's been shed kept the whole time. So we'll see if we can get it back operational. It took forever. It was out for delivery for like 8 days from my local FedEx. Looks like that's it. So, gotta put our fuel line all back together. So with the fuel tank, we got the fuel outlet that'll mount right here. I know it, baby. So, had to take it back off, but this little hole here is too small for my little filter screen. It goes over the fuel intake there, so I'm gonna just have to drill that out a little bit bigger. Got the fuel line hooked back up, got that. So now we're just gonna put the seat back on and leave the battery cover off for now and see what we have. little tube on that vent tube. Cut it on. Yeah. Choke. Go back on. What's the issue here? So that's it, guys. We got like 9 years later, our 30-year-old Fourtrax is running again. I'm excited. The kids are excited. There are a couple things that hole that I said wasn't big enough that I had to re-drill out in the tank. It was not just the tank. I had to do it on that little metal piece that the fuel stem threads onto as well. It also wouldn't fit through there. And instead of trying to reorder all kind of new stuff, I just tried to drill that out, and it worked pretty well, and got that all put back together. And then I thought, you know, I said the starter had gone out. It wasn't, obviously, gone out, but it was on the way out. So and now it's completely gone. So we only kickstart. So I have to put a new starter on it. I'm going to change the oil in that. We'll try to do a little video on that. But as always, thanks for watching, and y'all come back and see us.